This week on Wildcat News, the topic of gun control is discussed.
The FFA hosts a competition.
And we meet a SoundCloud rapper from our school.
All these stories and more coming up because Wildcat News starts now.
Good morning, West Johnston. I'm Landry Connors.
And I'm Mason Butcher.
Roughly 16,459 murders were committed in the United States during 2016. Of these, about 73% were committed with firearms. Based on survey data from a 2000 study published in the Journal of Quantitative Criminology, U.S. civilians use guns to defend themselves and others from crime at least 989,883 times per year. Gun control is a set of laws that regulate the sale and possession of firearms among civilians in the United States. There has been controversy over whether this is a violation of the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Junior Eli Collingwood feels that some regulation on guns is necessary.
I feel we should have some limitations on who can get guns and a process that they make sure you would know how to safely use a gun, or just other tactics that would make sure you're not going to use this gun to harm others, that you would use it to protect yourself or to use it for something such as hunting.
Junior Chase Barham believes that gun control is unconstitutional.
It's our Second Amendment right to own guns. The most recent Texas shooting a week or two ago was actually stopped early by someone with a legal firearm. If they started putting gun control laws on something that's in our Constitution for us to have, that just opens up a door for legislation to take away more basic rights.
Barham believes people feel safer when around others with their concealed carry.
If I was somebody trying to rob somebody or like a store or something and I didn't know who had a concealed carry, like I would be less apt to do that. I would go to somewhere that bans guns because obviously there's going to be no opposition for whatever I want to do.
Collingwood feels that after so many negative occurrences involving firearms, the matter of gun control needs to be further enforced.
After so many lives have been lost, especially Sandy Hook and that elementary school shooting, that it seems to me that we're saying our gun rights are more important than our children's lives or our brothers and sisters. And at some point, we have to make a decision of what can we do to prevent more loss of family or our friends. We can't just keep letting this happen.
Thanks, Landry. On November 18th, our FFA hosts an annual competition. Emma Pollard attended the event.
Every year, Future Farmers of America members attend a land judging competition in which they evaluate soil conditions and quality. This year, West's FFA hosted the event. Senior FFA President Paige Wilcox says the statewide competition attracts a wide range of schools.
We had Johnston County Schools show up. We had schools from as far as Asheville show up, just pretty much from all over. It's a pretty big contest, so everybody tries to make it out there. So we get people from all over, and I was surprised to see people as far as from Currituck in the Madison FFA chapter come all the way out here.
Wilcox says the event benefits FFA members.
They're set up where they're career-based and they're supposed to help us with personal growth. So I guess any of our FFA contests are really based on that. So sometimes we focus specifically on the task, but sometimes it's mainly for our own growth and like career exploration and stuff like that.
Wilcox believes land judging presents practical skills to participants.
Farmers use the same practices and homeowners do when they're deciding what they can do with their land. So it just kind of helps us understand what it is and what we can do with it.
Wilcox encourages students to educate themselves on the environment.
It's important to be educated on soil types and what our ground's like because it's going to help you when you're trying to build in the future. And it's also going to help in FFA for farmers. They need to know where their land stands and what the quality of it is so they can plan for like future growing seasons and stuff like that. But just for the everyday person, it's important because we need to understand what we're growing on or what we're living on so our house doesn't collapse in 10 years or something like that.
I'm Emma Pollard, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Emma. On November 15th, the marching band performed their last show of the season. Grayson Betts reports.
The family preview show is performed to show the marching band's competition performance for the people who cannot attend the shows in faraway cities. Junior Cassie Dillinger is part of the performance and likes the idea of doing the preview show.
It's a good concept that we've traditionally done for a very long time. I can't remember when we haven't done a parent preview show at the end of the season, but it's extremely beneficial for the people that can't make it out to, like, if we're going to Western Carolina or if we go out of state for anything. It gives them a chance to see our show and what we've done for an entire season.
Senior Hudson Roberts' favorite part of the show is showing off in front of friends and family.
Here's what I've been doing all season. Here's what I do for X amount of hours when you don't see me. This is why I'm at school till 9 o'clock at night. And it's just kind of like, yes, I am doing something that's really awesome.
As this is Robert's last high school marching band performance, this show made him reflect on his experiences with the band. His favorite memory was when he found out that the marching band had made finals at Battle of the Bands.
When we heard that we made finals, we all just kind of clinched together. Like, people started crying. Like, I remember my man Drew CC by the side, he came up and gave me a big hug. Like, we were all just shaking in our seats. And when like everything dissipated, we all jumped up and started screaming. It was the best feeling ever.
This performance was the last that the seniors will take part in. To Dillinger, parting ways with the seniors has its pros and cons.
As a junior, I know that I'm going to be the person that everybody looks up to next year and be the one helping people next year. But it's also very sad to see the people who have helped me along my road leave me.
Roberts believes the band took different pieces from the previous and present band director to put together this year's finished product.
As a whole, what I think has helped this band grow is the new leadership and the new style of our new band director. But you can't have the start without the finish, so big applause to Mr. Franklin and a big applause to Mr. Mead as well.
I'm Grayson Betts, Wildcat News.
Thanks, Grayson. Among the hidden talent at our school, Devin O'Keefe stands out.
SoundCloud is a free music listening app. This app allows people to post their own music. Sophomore Devin O'Keefe makes music on SoundCloud and says it has impacted his music career.
It's like a platform for like everyone to come look at it, and it's more than just my friends. And it's like, it helps me, like if I want to send it to someone, I don't have to send it to just them. I can post it and they can share it with their friends too. They can even like it and stuff and comment on it and tell me what they like about it and what they don't.
O'Keefe started making music about 3 years ago when his older brother gave him a laptop. He believes he's grown a lot since then.
Like, I looked at a lot of YouTube tutorials and stuff, and then I think about a year ago got a new computer, and it's like a really nice computer, so now I can run whatever I need on it and use all the programs I need. So then I started practicing even more after getting a new computer, and I got even better.
Music is O'Keefe's passion.
When people tell me it's bad, I kind of just keep making it because like it's what I love to do, and I have the few friends who do like it. And I don't know, it's kind of just something I can do in my free time when I don't have anything to do anyways, and I know that I'm semi-good at it.
O'Keefe says he plans to continue to make music.
A lot of my friends supported me and liked what I was doing, but then there were also people who didn't like it, and like they always said like mean things about it, but I didn't care. It always just made me try and do better.
Well, that's all for us this week. If you have any comments, questions, or story leads, email us at wjstudentmedia@gmail.com or send us a tweet at wjstudentmedia.
And if you want to watch Wildcat News at home, on the go, or catch up on past episodes, go to wjstudentmedia.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Landry Connors.
And I'm Mason Butcher. Thanks for watching and have a great week.